in your tray.
Is it snowing outside? Look at that snow. What do you think, Olivia? That's really cool snow out there, isn't it? Can you see it? Sometimes when we do these vlogs, we have like a particular story or something going on we're telling you guys about, but not today. It's just kind of like whatever happens, happens. We're just hanging out, having fun, eating lunch.
And Sim went to the library.
Yep, and I want to see you try to catch some snow on your tongue. Running around out there. If you want to, of course.
I'm gobbling too.
Okay, after lunch, after you get filled up on pizza, then you can go fill it up on snow. Go! You gonna catch it? Normally our Saturdays involve like a lot of screen time. We'll watch movies together, we'll watch the Olympics together, we'll play Xbox together. But today we said no screen time. We're just going to do fun things together in person as a family. The kids had a lot of screen time this past week and we can kind of tell when they're getting too much of it. We're like, we're done. We're back off, no screen time for a little while. Instead, we're gonna get outside and do stuff. We're gonna go places. We're gonna play games together. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do something with our hands. We're gonna find other ways to have fun and be creative. Hannah, Zeke, Hallie, and Toby were not too excited about that, to be honest, at first. But after we kind of pushed them through the fussy stages of like, oh no, I want screen time. And after they get past that, they're like, okay, let's make the best of it. and we had fun. The sweet moments when she falls asleep in your arms and you sit here and hold her. She sleeps with her mouth open. Don't drool on me, okay, pretty girl? Isn't that so precious? Yeah, that's sweet. One thing that our family likes doing together is playing games, especially with Hannah and Zeke, because they're old enough now at 7 and 8 years old that they can start to play some of the games that you know, Dana and I enjoy playing. And Dana and I, years ago, before we got married, in the beginning of our marriage, played a lot of catchphrase with friends. So we dusted off that game, put new batteries in it, and now that Hannah and Zeke can read, we introduced them to it, and it was a lot of fun. Right now it's kids versus parents. So Zeke has got to get Hannah and Hallie together.
So me and you made this on Valentine's Day for everyone. We put icing on it, and we yes.
I had forgotten how much like the beeping on that game, so it beeps faster and faster and faster before like the time expires. Like how stressful that can be. And I know even for Zeke, it was like freaking him out. It's like, ah, you know, and Hannah too, like they're getting, ah, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It was fun to see them like really get into it. And they were making me feel nervous too. I was like, yeah, hurry up, like, ah.
This is, you can put dough in and then you put it in the oven and you can like cut out different shapes. No? Cookie cutter.
Parents win! Yay! Ah. What? Oh, you wanna win? Okay, Zeke, you can be on my team. We're gonna win. Okay. So far, the boys are winning. We're gonna get take a win here. 6 points for the boys, 5 points for the girls. Zeke, we get this before you go in the pool. Thank you, Hallie.
No, Hallie, you're not on there.
High five. Woo. But the boys win. Yeah, that was good. There we go. Woohoo! Good job, Zeke. You guys take naps. Enjoy a quiet house. We're gonna go to the library. I love that my kids love books. I love that they love learning, that they love to read, that they love stories. I think those are all valuable things that they need to have growing up. But like the love for that kind of thing isn't something you can like force on your kids, you know? It's like, I don't know what makes them love it. I'm just thankful that ours do. and it makes me excited because I get to learn along with them. My cute children, oh they're so cute. Oh I love them so much. Oh they're so cute, look how cute they are. Look at that cute one, I found another cute one. Ah, she's so cute, look at it. Some of my earliest memories are going to the library with my parents to take me, and I actually remember when there was a card catalog system. Before there were computers, you had to go look through index cards in alphabetical order to find what you wanted to go find the book on the shelf, and you write down a piece of paper like what the numbers are. My kids have no idea how that system works, which is fine, it's an old system. But it does bring back memories every time I go to the library. I think back to stuff like that.
God's in it. He has a trident and he has a thunderbolt, which is that.
The whole series is like Greek mythology, like Zeus, Poseidon, and they've been like learning the backstory of all these Greek mythology stories. Batman origami? That is awesome, Zeke. When I'm looking at some of the books that these kids got, origami, folding paper airplanes, and crafts, and how-to type stuff, I'm thinking, man, there's tons of really cool stuff on YouTube where they could learn how to make paper airplanes, and they could learn how to do things on Minecraft and stuff like that. But I actually want them to not know about that. I don't want them to know about that yet. I want them to go to books. I want them to learn how to use paper. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just super old school. I want them to be able to like read directions in a book and then do that on paper and then like make that craft or build that thing or try that experiment because they read it in a book. I think especially while they're young, there's just something valuable about that. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't think I'm old school. I'm like 37 years old. Yeah, so, and I make a living on the internet. So I don't know, I think there's something important there.
I like the library because we get a whole lot of new books that you can read and that you didn't even know. I just walk around the library looking for just walking around seeing unnoticed books like Minecraft books or craft books. Favorite types of books are probably the Minecraft books because I can learn how to do more stuff on Minecraft. And I also like looking for chapter books because I like reading those, and I also like looking for superhero books.
You got a joke book, Anna? What can give you the power to walk through walls?
A door.
A door. I'm really excited to do those paper airplanes.
Me too.
And throw them off our balcony and have like races and contests. We got home and it's so quiet. I'm guessing everyone's asleep. Hallie and Toby and Mommy and Livia, hopefully. So you guys can read some books. I'm gonna go check on them, okay?
Can I get one piece of paper?
You wanna start folding airplanes? Yes, you can get a piece of paper. This looks like a fun table.
I'm making a fortune teller.
Really? What does that look like? Oh, one of those things. I used to make those when I was a kid, and I was actually just using them as puppets, like that.
Yeah.
Our house is covered in paper right now. There's sometimes when you just want your house to be clean and tidy, and then there's other times you look at the mess and you're like, I'm proud of that mess because it represents something. Right now, I'm glad there's a mess here because it means there's something happening here that's valuable.
Thank you.
Oh, you got Toby. It likes you, Toby. You awake? Zeke and I work together to make the air shark. Oh, look how cool this airplane is. Isn't that cool? Days like today are fun because they can remind me that a story can just unfold. really the story ultimately is about being with people you love, having fun with people you love, and having shared learning experiences together that bond you together, that build the relationships, and I feel are far more valuable than just an afternoon of screen time.
You're happy, aren't you? Your tummy's full, got your contact lens in, your patch time is over, you can look around and see. You got little hiccups. Yeah, you're doing good.
Thank you guys for being a part of this with us. Really do appreciate it. We got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In case you're new here, we're just learning how do we grow together as a family and overcome all the trials, all the obstacles, and all the issues and conflicts that come up along the way. So thank you for being a part of that with us, and we'll see you guys on Friday.
Good night.